What is going on, everybody, and welcome back. We're here on the free-to-play account, and the free-to-play account, and we are going to do our weekly update for the account. Now, let's jump right into it. The World Tournament just finished, I don't know, a few hours ago at the time recording this video, and I did like the bare minimum. I did like very little, right? And we'll go over that when that all comes out. That is going to be a little late, though. It'll probably be all the way until like Friday or even Saturday of this week that I'll be able to get to any of that stuff for personal reasons. So that is the thing. Also, at the end of this, we're doing some ticket summons through the missions and stuff that we got during the celebration. So look out for that. So, and then some other stuff I want to talk about. So let's jump right in. Let's not waste any time. Let's jump over to our profile. We are ranked 748. Kind of a slow week, but you know, that is what it is. Exactly the same as last week. Our power level is 1,280,030, almost on the money on 1.28 million, right? But just a little bit over. Our power level from last week, it was 1,278,733, so a little bit of a boost. One link level 10 was achieved during this week, and from 737 to 738, so one link level was achieved. So there you go. That's pretty much it. I mean, I'm leveling up as best I can, right? And then moving on to stone count. So the stone count has drastically increased, for sure. We are at 914 from 734. A lot of stuff contributed to this, right? We got a lot of stones just gifted to us and stuff like that, and a whole bunch of other stuff, campaigns and shit. And then we also got, what's it called? The World Tournament that contributed. A whole bunch of missions I did, right? Contributed to that amount. So we increased almost 200 stones. We were lacking just a little bit, 20 stones behind a 200 stone increase in a week, but still a very good progressive week, and they still have much more stuff to do as well. So we'll see how that all plays out. And that's pretty much it for the basic stuff, and then we're gonna go over to the character screen. So from left to right, obviously, Mercenary Tao got an easy A, and he's actually pretty decent. I think, like, for extreme Earthlings and stuff like that, he would actually be really good. He's a nuking character, right? But it's fine. I really wish they would, like, add one more number to the what's it called? The max damage you can do. So instead of 99 million, it can be 999 million. Just because some of these characters can hit that hard, right, and some damage is being lost because a lot of you won't do any more than 99 million on a boss. Like, you won't do any more than that because that's where the damage cap off is, right? But if they increase it by 1 decimal, then you can actually see the actual full numbers, and the road to getting 999 million comes into play. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. All right. The next 4 characters are here for their Easy A and 1 for their Super Easy A. Obviously, Kaioken Goku. I threw a sticker on him, dude. He looks amazing, bro. Look at him. It's Super Easy A, Kaioken, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, or Kaioken Blue Goku from the Universe 6 arc. Definitely very nice. Ironically enough, I was using Battle of Fate to clear his Super Easy A in order to get, like, the under 4 minutes thing. Because my Universe 6 team was not cutting it, dude. Like, I could do it, but it would take me, like, an extra 2-3 minutes to get that done for whatever reason. Just because of the characters. Or I would have just lose, right? So, I definitely have to do some shenanigans with him in order to get that time down. But I got it, so it is what it is. The next three are the Easy A's that Easy A during this World Tournament. Future Gohan, Tien, and Bojack. Between all of them, I like all of them. I feel like a lot of them, all 3 of them have great usability in very specific events like Extreme Super Battle Road, Super Battle Road, mission-based stuff. Maybe no long-form content because none of them actually stack both defense and attack, which is kind of unfortunate. Bojack, I got the full, rainbow on him and stuff, and I threw the SF-15 on him. Gohan, I did not do that. He is a couple, like, I think 1 copy away from being rainbowed, right? But I really like this Gohan. I think he's a good free-to-play, future Gohan for sure. And this Tien isn't that bad either. Though it's kind of unfortunate if, like, I don't know. his big thing is tied to a status effect, which you won't see that, right? You just won't see that unless bosses are exactly like that blue Goku that we fought in the Seriously Serious fight, where he can be debuffed. It's just limited, and it's like not required, but it's like heavily limited, but you can't do it. So that in and of itself allows characters who have these debuffing or stun or seal abilities to be able to be used, right? Which is great. Another thing they can do for that, for like limiting how many times you can like stun or seal a boss, or like debuff a boss, I guess, is if they want to implement like stun or seal in the boss kit, they can only be stunned like a certain amount of times, and after that they can't be stunned or sealed anymore, right? I think that would be an interesting way of allowing characters with the abilities to stun and seal, and adds more complexity and, I don't know, like variety when it comes to these fights. And they could just make them 2 billion HP. Like, they've done it before. They could totally do it again. Like, it's not within the realms of not happening, you know. And allowing the damage cap to be increased at least one more point would allow, you know, 2 billion HP bosses more consistently, or a 1.5 billion HP bosses, or whatever the hell, right? That way, you know, the fights are a little bit better. I don't know. That's pretty much it for like the stuff I did. Obviously, I did the World Tournament. We'll go over the World Tournament later. I unfortunately will be not here to record when like the rewards and the distribution of rank comes out, right? All I can tell you right now is that I didn't get to 30 million. I got to like the next, like the one before that I like to stop at, which is 23. And I'll talk like 23 plus. And I did that on both my accounts. I had like no desire to do World Tournament, but I still wanted to do it up until to get all the tickets and stuff like that for sure, just so I can do the summons. But that will probably happen either late Friday or early Saturday for sure. Is when I'll be able to get to that World Tournament stuff. There'll still be stuff releasing from here until then, like pre-recorded stuff, but just kind of preparing for that inevitability. So look out for that. The other thing I want to talk about is the Book of War, which is interesting. We'll go over to the Baba Shop. So the Book of War, this time around, it's kind of meh. You know, it's always been meh. I don't understand why they don't put, like, hell, even better banner units in here. You know what I mean? Like, they could totally do that, and like nobody would complain. And this is like a once a year type thing too, so it's like not even a big thing. Also, I kind of like that they both have very similar art styles. The Book of War, you get 3 of these, right? And between all of them, there's only 3 clear options here, until potentially an easy for, I guess, one of them is this guy, and this guy. So let me explain. So this Goten is actually really good. I really like this Super Saiyan Goku from the Namek Saga, and this Goten is actually still pretty good, but for like gifted warriors with another Trunks, right? So these 3 are probably the best option when it comes to like the bulk of this, right? For the most part, you should go for stuff you don't have, but like if you need something, there's that. Also, there's the Kais you can get, right? But these 2 have yet to get a sub EZA. So I would imagine when they're sub EZA, they would actually be very good alongside with their like Trunks counterpart, right? The Trunks and Goten counterpart. So there is an opportunity for these guys specifically to get a really good EZA. So you could pick them up if you don't have them, just in anticipation for their inevitability of getting EZA, because you know it's gonna happen, right? You know, within the next 6 months, they're gonna get an EZA. That's the safe bet. The other one that could be potentially getting like a Super EZA or some kind of Super EZA is maybe the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and maybe these Gohans, but it's yet to happen, right? Because they're kind of like the banner unit to their big counterpart, right? Like these 2 are kind of like the banner unit quotations of the Int Gohan. And like same thing with this Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He's kind of like the banner unit of the AGO Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So I don't know if they would Super EZA him, but I guess it's left to be seen. And then the bottom row is kind of like, you know, kind of more of the same. I mean, this Tech Gohan's actually really good, so I guess there's another one. And I do like this AGO Goku as well. But I think like these up here are a little bit better than them, but I guess it's subjective, right? And these guys are in line for an easy A, so you could argue that as well. I was surprised that they didn't super easy A. I would like them to super easy A. I don't see no reason not to break their or be a little bit flexible with their rule, just because why not? You know what I'm saying? And they've been around. They're one of the oldest easy A's in the game, so it's like, and they're always free, so it's like it would just help the new players in general, right? But who knows? But that's pretty much it for the Book of War. I'm personally going to just start rainbowing some cards with the Book of War, and that's all I'm really going to use it for. Then I'm just going to use it for Kais, and that's it. That's my mentality behind it. All right, let's move on to summons. So there's two things. So the special ticket allowed us to get 2 full multis from either of Banner, and then plus the 30 multi. We're going to do the 30 multi last, and we're going to do 1 of each, right? I want either Banner to be really good to me and me forget cool stuff. So I'm going to give each one a summon, and we're going to see how this plays out. If I get lucky and I get literally fucking anything I don't have, I'm going to be like super happy about this, and not a guaranteed feature. Damn. I saw Vegeta there and I was like, oh, he's going to do it. He's going to give me a guaranteed feature. Nothing, bro. It's going to be nothing. Oh, it lagged for a little bit. That was it? Oh, what? Not even a guaranteed SSR. That's lame, bro. That's so lame. All right, come on, hit. Oh, I hear music. Oh, it's the chroma. It's not gonna be anything. Bro, come on. I would actually really like the Kale and Caulifla. Caulifla and Kale. Because I really, really, really want them, because we all know they're going to get an easy A, and I need a better Universe 6 team. Oh! The universe tells me. Here you go, my boy. I was about to say, okay, yeah, sure, I'll take. I don't have them, dude. So when their Easy A comes out, because we all know it's gonna happen with the LR release of both Super Saiyan 2 Kale and Caulifla, or plus Kale Caulifla, right? Whatever. These girls are gonna get an Easy A. I can anticipate that's gonna happen, right? So it's gonna be pretty good. That's a huge dub for a free. I didn't get no shiny new stuff. I didn't get Glorio. I didn't get Gaima Goku. I didn't get, Kaioken Goku or a hit on this account, but that's okay, because they were for sure gonna return for the worldwide in a few months. 100% they're gonna return, so I don't have to wait too long. And then I can technically get, I don't know if I could get Piccolo or Magetta, Magetta in the what's it called? Oh, in the 30 summon multi. Did I not click it? All right, there we go. All right, let's stop. Let's do it. All right. So what do I want from this? I mean, an LR I don't have would be really nice. Oh, look at Whis. Any banner units that I did not pull or have up to this point, including the new stuff, if they're in the pool, which I don't know, it would be kind of cool if they were, because technically this banner was unsummonable until after the release of the banner, or like at the same time. I don't know, because you got to get all the tickets, right? But I don't think they'll fit in here. Oh, we got Bunny Boma. Okay. Golden Frieza. Okay. Ooh, Dodoria. Yeah, no, Dodoria. Evil Boo. I'm just skipping through this as fast as I can, right? 2 Android. Really? Okay. So we got Great Saiyan, man. He's in line for his sub Easy A, dude. It's about time he gets soon. We'll see if he gets a sub Easy A here very soon. I don't know. We got Bunny Boma. Let's go, bro. We got Evil Boo. Pure Evil Boo. That's huge dubs. And then we got Dodoria, which I also do not have, which is very, very awesome. And then obviously I already have these guys, right? So it's kind of a bummy thing there. And then obviously this Vegeta I obviously have. That's crazy we pulled 2 of them back to back. But we got 3 banner units I did not have, which is a huge dub. And I guess potentially a rainbow. I guess I can't look at the banner. Yeah, I can't look at the ticket banner anymore. That's crazy. All right, that's pretty much it. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know how your 30 multi-summon went. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace! Thank you for watching.